Hi, welcome to valuationpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about all things related to business and valuation. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I'm a divorce valuation expert in St. Louis, Missouri. I have the pleasure of discussing business valuations from a divorce attorney's perspective with my guest, Miles Mason, who is a divorce lawyer in Memphis, Tennessee, also servicing Nashville and I'm sure other parts of Tennessee. Well, and you've talked about standard of value and some other issues, and we might go a little bit more into detail of those. But what do you think divorce attorneys just don't get about business valuations? Like you said, you don't want to talk about the discount rate. And I would say to start it off, I think anytime you are in front of a judge and you are going down a pathway of a very minute valuation theory, and the only difference in the two experts is very convoluted, esoteric theory, you're going to lose everybody involved, right? Nobody's going to understand the nuances of that discussion. But are there any areas that you think traditionally divorce lawyers just don't understand about business valuation?
And again, we're talking about the vast majority. All right.
Yes, not you, but
well, there are plenty of lawyers that I know through the ABA and in Tennessee that are very, very competent in business valuation. So we're not talking about the top tiered folks that are very comfortable in that environment. All right. So the first thing that I think lawyers don't get is they don't understand the concept of drivers. Okay. A driver is a very simple concept in that every business, if it exists for longer than 4 or 5 years, has some driver. Okay. If you're if you sell muffins, I love muffins. My wife won't make me muffins. I'm very upset over that. I have 30 years of marriage. I've only had muffins like 2 times a month. Why can't I have muffins every week?
Right.
I work hard. All right. Well, muffins and cupcakes. Yeah, everybody's into cupcakes. Same thing. So if you make that, your driver is going to be advertising through social media in 2020. That's your driver. Okay. Maybe you got a spot on Bakeries or Us on the Food Channel or something, and you're milking that for every ounce that you can get it. There are drivers to every business. For the personal injury attorneys, it's one thing, advertising. Okay. That's it. You can be the nicest guy and network all you want, but at the end of the day, who's spending the most on advertising? All right. So once you get into a business valuation, the attorney on each side has to know what is the driver for this particular business. All right. Next, and that folds into your goodwill argument. And I was kind of joking with you about goodwill. If you want to get into it, we can. And there's a couple of concepts there you may want to flag and come back. Oh, yeah. Lawyers don't understand is that CPAs and business valuation experts have very specific definitions for words that don't necessarily match with state case law. All right. So you could have a series of appellate opinions using the phrase professional goodwill, and what the Court of Appeals in Missouri may think that word means has nothing to do with what's in Shannon Pratt's books. Why? Because the appellate judges have, they should be listening to us CPAs and have us tell them exactly what to write down, but they don't do that.